Indianapolis. The NFL's annual game of quarterback musical chairs has begun, and Matthew Stafford is staying put. The Los Angeles Rams ended speculation by announcing his return, alongside reports of a restructured contract. With Stafford back, the Rams remain a legitimate threat in the NFC, keeping their core intact. For Stafford, it was never about performance. Though his 2024 season wasn't quite as strong as the year before, he delivered when it mattered, nearly orchestrating a comeback against the eventual champion Eagles in the playoffs. Now, with Sean McVay calling plays, Puka Nacua is emerging as a star, and Stafford has a well-built roster around him, so he has a chance to lead another deep postseason run. His decision sends ripple effects through the league. Sam Darnold benefits the most. The 27-year-old quarterback resurrected his career with the Minnesota Vikings, throwing over 4,300 yards and 35 touchdowns. With Stafford off the market, Darnold becomes an even more attractive option for quarterback-needy teams. A multi-year contract north of $40 million annually seems realistic. The Tennessee Titans, holding the first overall pick, also gain leverage. If they prefer a blue-chip non-quarterback, Stafford's decision could make their selection even more valuable to teams desperate for a signal caller. A trade-down scenario just became more appealing. Then there's Aaron Rodgers. The soon-to-be former New York Jets quarterback might be the most established veteran still available. His return from injury showed flashes of his old self, and in a quarterback-thin market, teams will have to weigh whether he or Darnold is the best option. The impact extends to the 2025 draft class. Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, and Jaxson Dart now face an environment where teams may reach out of necessity. This is a double-edged sword. Higher draft positioning means more significant contracts, but it also increases the risk of landing with a franchise that struggles to develop quarterbacks. But not everyone wins in this scenario. Rodgers may have hoped Stafford's departure would create an opening for him in Los Angeles or San Francisco. Now, with the 49ers committing to Brock Purdy and the Rams settled at quarterback, his choices narrow to teams like the Steelers, Giants, or even the Titans, none of which provide an obvious path to a Super Bowl. The Giants, once heavily linked to Stafford, now find themselves scrambling. Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen face a make-or-break season, and their options are dwindling. They may turn to Darnold, Rodgers, or Russell Wilson, but none are guaranteed fixes. Drafting a quarterback like Ward or Sanders is also possible, though a rookie may not provide the immediate turnaround they need. Then there's Tom Brady. Rumors swirled about his involvement in recruiting Stafford to Las Vegas, but those efforts fell flat. The Raiders remain in quarterback limbo, with Brady and new coach Pete Carroll trying to sell a vision in a division dominated by Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. With Stafford staying in LA, the game of quarterback musical chairs continues. Some teams will find the right fit. Others? They may be left standing when the music stops.